temperature out there today. That's why it's a WDSU first warning weather alert day, not just because of that, but also the potential for some severe storms that you're tracking, Jordan.
That is right. The Storm Prediction Center just put out about 20-30 minutes ago a level 2 risk for severe weather. This includes parts of southern Mississippi, parts of the North Shore, and parts of the New Orleans metro area down into our river parishes, St. Charles Parish, Northern Jefferson Parish, St. James, St. John parishes. That's you guys. And then a level 1 threat in place for southern Plaquemines Parish, southern Lafourche Parish, and southern Terrebonne Parish. That yellow color where that level 2 risk is, that's where there's a little bit more of a higher probability of seeing some form of severe weather. Those impacts including heavy rain. That's something I think everybody will see. Gusty winds are going to be the predominant threat. Could knock down some trees. There is a low end chance for some flooding and some small hail with this system too. Flooding being something we're going to watch throughout the evening, especially over those areas that see those non-stop heavy quick downpours. So we can't rule that out. Here's the risk for flooding across southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi. Everybody's within that same level 1 of 4 risk. This darker color you see here, especially along Lake Pontchartrain and out in the Gulf, it's a measure of instability. We call it CAPE in the science terms, but it is a tool we use as basically storm fuel. The more CAPE you have, the more potential for some stronger thunderstorms. In this case, this is going to lead to more isolated downpours during the afternoon that we typically see during the day, especially over the metro area as time progresses. But it's not until 6 p.m. that we start to see a more organized line of thunderstorms move in from the north, and that'll slowly push southward, crossing Lake Pontchartrain by 8 p.m. and crossing parts of Lafourche Parish down to St. Bernard Parish, crossing I-10, and then by 9 p.m. it's impacting our bayou parishes, and that leading edge of that line is where we'll see the strongest wind gusts as that leading edge of the thunderstorms basically takes advantage of all that instability and CAPE that I mentioned earlier. This is, again, 9 p.m. moving southward, and then it's out of there by as early as 10 p.m., at least a severe threat. We could see some lingering showers through the rest of the evening. So all that to say, when should you be on alert? Here's a parish by parish and county by county breakdown. Hancock and Pearl River County, Mississippi, St. Tammany Parish, Washington Parish, Tangipahoa Parish, that's you guys, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. for the New Orleans Metro, St. Bernard Parish, St. Charles Parish, Northern Jefferson Parish, all the way through St. John Parish and St. James Parish, our river parishes, that's you guys. And then 6 p.m. to midnight for Lafitte, Thibodaux, southward, Lafourche Parish, Terrebonne Parish, most of Plaquemines Parish. Again, that's you guys. How much rain could we see from all of this? Anywhere between a ½ inch and even upwards to 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches of rain. I think a few, if not maybe a couple of isolated downpours could lead to some localized flooding with 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. In those cases, we would see those flash flood advisories and potentially some flood warnings. So be on alert for that too. Rain chances do drop off a bit this weekend. We get back to normal as we start the work week, but a better chance for rain comes as we move into next Thursday. Not only are we dealing with the thunderstorms later, but up until then, it's going to be hot and humid. We've been dealing with these extreme heat warnings for the past several days now, and another one is in place through 8 p.m. this evening. We could see some more heat advisories moving through the weekend. Up to 110, if not 111 this afternoon is what it'll feel like overnight with all the clouds and the rain, the moisture combined with the humidity. It's still going to feel like the 90s overnight through the morning hours, and then we're back up to 112, 113 by tomorrow afternoon. Highs stick around the 90s, lows in the 70s with a better chance for rain by the middle of next week.
And Jordan, as we track storms